Hi everyone, Debbie here. Today is Wednesday the 17th of February 2021. First card is the Ten of Pentacles. And Pentacles is all about how we live our life. It can be finances, it can be happy families, which this is really depicting when it's the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Poppy here with his grey hair and his colourful coat. Animals, dogs and hanging around him. He's got kids playing in the background and he's either his son or his daughter and their partner there. So happy families in this lovely big archway, this lovely big home. So this is the epitome of what the ideal life would look like. Not always, but this is the general opinion that we were brought up to believe is the happy family, the nice house, the nice car, enough money to put your kids through school, that sort of thing. And this is opulence in a nutshell. This is abundance in a nutshell. Also, what I see is the Roman numeral, which is a 10. And to me, it's a bit of a crossroads. And we've had a few 10s coming up lately. And it is that energy around at the moment where it's a little bit mixed up, messy. You sort of don't know what way to head, what's going on inside you. There's something building. So it's a crossroads, I believe, that we're coming to. Middle card is a major arcana card, and it's death. But, excuse me, death can be a good thing. It's not the death of a person. It's more the death of a situation, the death of a past way of life. Old belief systems are thrown out. New things are embraced to move forward with. That's my floor. Yay! And so with death coming through and knocking over all sorts of things, you may be having that happen in your life. You may be having drastic things altering. You know, your bank manager isn't there anymore that you used to rely on. You've got to start again with a new person because they've found their crossroads and they want to move on to something that's more satisfying to their life, to what they believe is the epitome of what they want to do in their life. So not happy families all the time and having, you know, the husband and the wife and the kids. People these days can have massive careers. They can have groups of people as a family. They can have adopted families. So the old ways are saying goodbye, and I believe that that's a part of this death as well. The old systems, the old forms of belief patterns that we were brought up with in my age group. So the baby boomers, bye, see you later. It's evolved and it's changing and it's going to change even more. So embrace the death, because after death there's always a new beginning, and that's here in the background, a little pathway and the sun coming up over the hill. So always after a dark space or a dark spot, you'll have brightness come, won't you? It's like a wave life. Good, bad, ups, downs, and darkness and light. So it's duality. Last card is also a major arcana card, Temperance, and we've had that a couple of times this week. Temperance is all about, gosh, I need a drink. All about keeping yourself balanced and even with your emotions and your logic, because you could be feeling a little bit unstable in these times. So your guidance, your angel, your soul tribe, the divine, sending you messages through your ESP. So that's his third eye. He's sending lots of information and downloads to your third eye and through your crown chakra from your angel. So sometimes you need to find a quiet place to sit and listen to what they have to tell you about what is your ideal future. What has it changed from years ago? It may well have, and it may have changed from 2020 because the pandemic threw a spanner in the works and made us stop being on that hamster wheel and think about what we really, really desire in our lives. What do we want to keep? What do we want to let go of? And Temperance is just saying, don't make any massive, great big changes. Stay on that little bit of a balanced scale between logic and your emotions. Find that, listen to both of them. You know, sometimes the logic can come in and it can be your ego saying you can't do that, you're hopeless at that. Don't even think about making a change towards something that would be really great in your life. You know innately, your intuition would be telling you and probably screaming at you, sending you signs and signals from angels and the divine of now's the time to change. Now is the time for you to feel your fear and do it anyway. And that was the first self-help book I ever read. And it's an amazing book because you do. Every time you step into fear and do something, go on a roller coaster ride, take an exam, get in a fast car, you're literally feeling the fear and doing it anyway. And as you do that more and more, and especially if it's the same thing, you get better and better and it's not fearful then. My first ride on the Superman ride at the parks up on the Gold Coast, I was fearful because it just came out of there so fast and did loops and all the rest of it. Sitting there to start with, frozen stiff. As soon as the ride was finished, I didn't want to get off. Take me on it again. Feel the fear and do it anyway. And you get that expansion and you get that confidence to be able to go ahead. And here's another trail and another bright golden light at the end of the track. Find it, look for yours deep down and stuff around, move around, write it down, feel your feelings, lie down in the park, look at the sky, look at the clouds, do things that you did when you were a kid. Be temperate. Don't be massively making a big decision here or going to the lesser there. Find the middle road, but literally find that voice. When you can be quiet, that voice will come and that voice will say, you can do it. You can do whatever you want to do. And when you're doing something that you want to do and you really love to do and you're passionate about, you're going to have success. It's just going to happen. And then you'll be this card and you'll be through the crossroads and out to the other side on your way to having the ideal life that you want to have. So today's cards are really pivotal. I'm wrapped. So we have 14 and 10, 24, and then we have another 13. 24 and 13 is 7 is the last number. 37. 3 and 7 is 10. We had that yesterday. 10 is bringing it back to you, the magician. You can make magic in your own life. There's only one person that can take that step and move forward and take a little bit of a risk. It's called trust. Trusting your intuition, guys. Number one, you can be number one. Have a lovely Wednesday and see you tomorrow. Bye now.